What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, we started to see some interesting formations over the weekend. Usually, we actually don't see much movement or volatility over the weekend, but this weekend was different. We started to develop some interesting kind of fractals that were forming on the hourly charts on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and XRP actually rebounded off its price floor, its uptrend here, and we're actually doing some pretty nice recovery movements to the upside. Now, we are starting to dip a little bit lower here, and I don't know for sure as to the general price target that we're heading to, but I can share with you my assumptions here based off my analysis. So hopefully that means something to you, but this is pretty much my viewpoint as to where I see XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies going, including the S&P 500, which may or may not have bottomed. Honestly, I think this all really depends on how the S&P starts to trade out later on today, whether we are at the bottom or if we're going to hit, the red band and then see a swing. I can't tell just yet. It's either the green or the red band. One of the two is a bottom, and then we'll start to see that reversal, as I do believe we are still in that kind of recovery bullish phase long term over the next coming months. And I don't think that we are now going to start dumping or seeing a bearish movement. I think we are entering a bull market here. So I'm pretty excited. If you ask me, we have pretty much bought a lot of these cryptos, including the S&P 500, at some pretty low levels here. You can see where we bottomed off right around 3,500 points here back in October of 2022. And then since then, pretty much all of this year, and we're probably going to see all of next year, become a recovery year into all-time highs. So I'm pretty excited because everything looks very good if you ask me. But with all of that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, yesterday and the day before, we saw some interesting discoveries here. So first and foremost, we noticed that XRP was retesting its price floor, its bottom support yet again. You can see the 3 points of contact here, showing you that this is definitely a solid uptrend. And then you can see, as of yesterday, that we're kind of recovering ever so slightly off that bottom support. Now, looking at the the current coin market cap here, you can see market is only down about 0.5% across the board. We're pretty much floating at 1.05 trillion. And you can see for the most part, the weekend was just trading sideways. Overall, we're down 11% on Bitcoin, 9.2% on Ethereum. XRP is down 16%. But most of the cryptos are actually just kind of consolidating. Bitcoin has been flatlined out pretty much since Friday. Same thing with Ethereum and BNB and XRP and Cardano and Doge. Like, the list continues, but you can see pretty much every crypto across the weekend has pretty much been flatlined out. Now, that's the big look at things. But if we zoom in under like a microscope and look at things very short term, you'll notice here that Bitcoin is developing some sort of kind of fractal here on the hourly charts, which is super aggressive. We'll talk more about that in a second. And the same thing applies itself with Ethereum, forming some very aggressive kind of symmetrical triangle formations here as well. So moving forward, you can see XRP for the most part is forming some sort of rebound here. If I kind of zoom out a little bit, you can see where in the past we're looking for that third fractal of recovery here. We have 1, 2, 3, and we're going for the fourth recovery mode right here, the recovery reversal right here. You could see we had a big short opportunity here. It was definitely more of an aggressive trade because, unfortunately, like with Ethereum and Bitcoin, we actually closed the XRP chart. We closed right below this price floor here, and that was enough for us to buy in for a short. That would have been enough had we have closed. Ethereum and Bitcoin both did that. I guess I'll just show you for reference here to make it easier. I didn't want to change the charts, but you can see for reference here, we had this price floor, a beautiful price floor, clearly drawn on. This is what we were using. So when the price broke us through this, we had this candle that confirmed it right here, where we closed below this floor here. This was the opportunity to short. So we put it at a short at 1805. And then since then, we've just been falling to the downside here. That was that opportunity that I'm kind of referencing. That didn't happen, unfortunately, on XRP. Maybe you could consider it to be this, but to me, that wasn't really enough. I mean, some people definitely could if you had drawn the support right here. This closure would have been enough to short, but my logic was breaking below this floor right here. When we did that, that was that opportunity, definitely more of an aggressive short. that was the failure point, and then we reversed up. So I said, even if you missed out on this opportunity to short XRP to the downside here, we could see the recovery off this bottom floor. This is what we're looking for here, and you can see a very nice rebound is actually starting to take place. Yes, today we're seeing some red, and it's very possible we could continue to see red. It's very possible we could break through that floor and head to the downside here. But what I'm more so looking for is recovery back up to moving average. I'd likely think that with the rapid pace of failure and correction to the downside here, we should see that immediate reversal as well back to the upside. That's ideally what I would expect to see happen here. Truly, that's what I would think and figure would happen on XRP, is a recovery back up to 58 cents down to, or up to the daily moving average. This is pretty much the price target that I have kind of in the works. That's kind of that price target that I'm looking for here. Now, obviously, we do all these trades on BidFight. As you can see here on my shirt, BidFight is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. BidFight lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Pretty much everything you could possibly think of or want on an exchange is offered on BidFight, and then some. They have Bitcoin for trade, Ethereum for trade, where we are currently trading, and then they even have XRP. If I leave it up, sometimes it just needs a quick refresh here. You can see we even have XRP to trade around on, which we've been using to pretty much short XRP to the downside here. You can see it has an integrated trading view chart here with leverage and shorting positions, whatever market, trigger orders, stop losses, and take profits. Whatever you want is offered on here. I also love that they offer spot trading, but I really like the feature of the demo account. So that means you can actually start testing your skills, trading around with Monopoly money to get familiar and situated with the platform here, or to just, test your trades. If you can get 10 trades in a row or 6 trades in a row, good chance the 7th or the 11th trade will be positive as well, or profitable as well. But if you're making 6 trades that are all, you're losing money on them, good chance you probably shouldn't use real cryptocurrency. But this website gives you that opportunity to do so. The best part is if you do decide to sign up with the link in the description, you can earn up to $2,888 completely free by completing these tasks with their sign-up bonus. So make sure to check that out, link down in the description below. And moving forward and wrapping up today's video with ETH and Bitcoin here, these are where things get a bit more interesting here. Now, I know, and I'm going to say it again. I know how you guys like to see, or you guys like trades, but, when we find trades very short term, very quickly, there's usually a lot of risk and a lot of volatility. So this is one of those, and so will Bitcoin as well. These are the two possible trades or technical indicators that are extremely aggressive here. You can see clearly the higher low and lower high formations here, where each bottom is higher than the last, and vice versa, each top is higher than the previous, or is lower than the previous one, and it's forming some sort of funnel, filling in the gap, and a decision is going to have to be made. Now, it's short term. We're not going to expect to see a massive breach or swing or reversal. It's possible, but short term, it's extremely aggressive. This is intraday trading. It's not, you don't open the trade on the hourly, wait 3 days, and then close it. It's just too aggressive like that. So we're waiting for this to either pop off or pop down, following this resistance and the support. If we close above price ceiling, we buy in and long. If we break below price floor, we buy in and we short. It's that simple. That's key here, and that's what we're waiting for. So we're focusing, I know we do have the XRP trades, but we're focusing for the most part right now on this kind of fractal that's forming on Ethereum and the fractal that's forming on Bitcoin. Now, some of you guys might be questioning the chart because it was different yesterday. That's true. Just before making this video, we did tweak it ever so slightly to make more sense. The bottom was definitely a solid support here, but it was hard. It was honestly hard to gauge both. We've had to tweak these charts ever so slightly to make more sense. We only have 2 points of confirmation. That's not enough to confirm its legitimacy of, is this going to last here? So you can see we only have 2 as well. So it's, again, not confirmed here. But even so, we may have a third confirmation on the floor, which could ideally outline the general direction that Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies want to move to. So we'll see how this pans out. But this is ideally the vibe that I'm getting in regards to how this is going to trade. So we'll see, though. Again, hourly charts, extremely aggressive, but something I want to show you. Now, moving forward for S&P, I'd love to see how the S&P decides to open today. I think this is going to be a big factor in how we're going to play out. Obviously, if the S&P starts to head lower here, and down to the moving average, which is very possible. As I did say, my price target is about 7 to 9%. This would be 7. We're currently at 5. A drop all the way down to here would be 5.8. And yeah, this is 7.5, and this is about 9, which is why I say as a critical drop, An aggressive drop would be 9.5. More moderate would be 7.5, and conservative would be the 5.9 that we're currently at now. So we'll see, because there's definitely options here. We're either seeing a reversal here, a reversal here, or a reversal here. 3 options: best, worst, or best, worst, and average here. This is kind of the target that we have set up, these 3 opportunities or possibilities here. Now, if we reverse off this, then we're probably going to see reversal within all the cryptocurrencies. We see this, then obviously you know what to expect. But vice versa, again, doesn't matter. Everything is looking and outlining itself to be a bullish move to the upside in the future, and that's kind of all that matters. So, you know, keep your eyes on that. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.